Good morning, everybody. So, welcome. I am Deb K. I'm going to take just a minute to make sure that you can hear me and see me on my page before we continue. I can see me. Okay, awesome. All right, and I have it so I can see your comments if there's anybody on live. So, welcome. I am Deb K, and this is the Broadest Truth video series, week 4, our final week, focusing on the Broadest Truth. So this month, the Broadest Truth is, it's a 5th Dimension Earth certified program, and it is all about awakening. So what happens is it will help with continuing on your magnificence journey. And I'll talk a little bit more about that in a little bit. But by the end of this live, you will better understand that the one true definition, I don't know where that came from. The one true definition of awakening is creating your broadest truth. And this will come up more as we go through today's live. So, the main focus of today is week 4 of the Broadest Truth program. And at the end of the week, you guys, the energy is crazy today. Excuse me. Okay, so during week 4, you're going to be at a point where you have relabeled a volume of fear-labeled memories and experiences, and you will relabel them to love, and you will have a greater love for your journey by this point. Now more than before, you'll feel vibrationally different. You're going to start to feel better and feel good, and you will have worked towards all of the broader truths to get to the key surrounding truths and made it to your broadest truth. And then you will have awakened. And that is the entire point. Yes, the journey is so important, but we like to see results as physical humans. So we do want to achieve success in creating our broadest truth. So, also, I will chat a little bit about ways you can work with me at the end of this live, and you can find links to everything above in the post. You can always DM me if you can't find what you're looking for or you're not sure. Just put a comment below or direct message me. And also, there'll be a live Q&A at the end. So as you're joining the live, I would love if you could please say hello in the comments. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you have questions, go ahead and drop them in. If you're watching on replay, #replay, and you can drop your questions in too. I will come back later and take a look and help answer those. So if you love what you see in my page or in my group, please do invite your friends. If there is somebody that you know my content will help, please invite them. And all of my videos are also available on replay. So if you can't turn up live, but you don't want to miss it, it will be here waiting for you when you are ready. All right, so a little bit about me. Cheers. I am Deb K, and I am here to help you magnetize magnificence. My background is that I am a Believe accredited practitioner, a 5th Dimension Earth certified healer, an evolved change maker, and also a spectrum practitioner. I'm your leading edge physical guide and healer, and I'm here to help you and support you as you're ready to awaken, ready to heal, ready to feel good, ready to live, and ready to evolve. If you are ready for your true, beautiful magnificence, then stick around. And what I share today may be different to what you currently understand, but there will likely be similarities. It may just be that our language is different, but we're speaking the same concepts. And I just want you to allow this flow of energy with you. Feel the truth, let it settle, and ask any questions that you have by all means. Okay, so quick little review. Back in the fall, I mentioned a few minutes ago about the Magnificence Journey series, and I created this back in the fall and delivered it. It's in my private group, and what the Magnificence Journey series is, it's truly a culmination of how I got from where I was to where I am today. It's how I became who I am today over the past few years. These are the exact steps that I took to become beautifully, divinely whole and to continue on my own magnificence journey. So it's truly been magnificent. It's been magical. It's been transformative. I feel so good now, whereas I didn't before when I started. And since the fall, I have currently been evolving. My energy is evolving. And so I'm really excited to continue to share this with you and help you on your own journeys. Okay, so what did I do after that? In April, I created the Meet Your Higher Self series. This is part of the first step of the Magnificence Journey series. And in May, we talked about the Believe Releasing process in a series. This is part of step 2 of the Magnificence Journey. And this month is the Broadest Truth series, which is part of the 3rd step in your Magnificence Journey. Next month, we will talk about that in a little bit at the end of this live. Now, what's really important to remember is throughout all of these processes, they are always done with your higher self. And some are also done with God or other non-physical guides, but it's definitely with your higher self. So let go of any fear around any of the spiritual terminology used. Just feel and saturate in the real language of energy. There will be more clarity to come in right time the longer you feel and listen and just saturate in it. And like I said before, if you have questions, if you aren't sure what something means, please ask. I am always happy to define it for you in a bridge of communication and words that you can understand from where you are to what I'm talking about. Okay, so quick overview of the Broadest Truth. Oh, you guys, it is really humid today. Get this under control. All right, so it is a 4-week program, and there's only one true definition of awakening that is linked to a change in your soul that can occur if you are able to create the broadest truth. So when you create the broadest truth, it's like your soul is acknowledging that in any situation you can flow to love. Okay, so imagine no matter how much fear can occur in the moment for you, once you've created the broadest truth, you're able to call this in energetically. It's part of you. And quickly flow to loving vibration when you allow it. So it's actually your conscious mind perspective programming that's going to be influenced by the broadest truth. And it means that for all experiences that you could ever have, your conscious mind has the capability to perceive love. Now, without the broadest truth being created, you cannot assure that you can perceive love when you allow it. And without this possibility, you cannot be awakened. So no matter how loving you are or how much you love God, without the broadest truth, your soul will not acknowledge your flow to love. Okay, so what does awakening bring? It brings you the opportunity to evolve. An awakened soul can energetically expand to all that they are. An awakened soul can enact energetic capabilities in their soul that are wondrous for themselves. So this is like connecting to who you are when your soul was created, like the true youiest of you, pure unadulterated you, with all the magic that made you up. And these capabilities are the gifts that are you? Like maybe you're really great with people, or maybe you have energetic capabilities where you can help heal people through your words or through energy or through this or that. There is plethora of capabilities and all of us are unique. So even if two people have a same capability, it truly is only similar because there's always something unique about each person that they do it in their own way. All right, and the best part is an awakened soul can truly feel high vibrational and divinely free. So let the broadest truth help you find this freedom. Now, what can you expect over the 4 weeks? Well, if you've been watching the series, you might know. If you haven't, let's have a quick review. So you'll learn to create truths properly. You'll have a truly focused approach. You'll receive your vibrational percentage. And remember, the entire program's about feeling good. So in week 1, there will be understanding of what your broadest truth is and what the key broader truths are that will lead you to this. You'll be confident about creating truths. You will understand your stored vibrational percentage. And then in week 2, you will have already started to understand some of the key surrounding truths that lead you to your broader truth. And you're actively letting go and relabeling memories from fear to love. So you're creating strong truths in order to do this. And then in week 3, you're starting to recognize that you feel better. Now, you could start to feel better sooner. Absolutely. Not going to stop you if you are feeling better. That's wonderful. And then, although you're still in the midst of truth creation and understanding, you'll realize you're moving in the direction that is so wanted by you. So we'll just stay focused with that. And then week 4. So that's what today's live is focusing on, is week 4 of the broadest truth. So at this point, you will have relabeled a volume of fear memories to love. So anytime as physical human that, a memory makes you feel some sort of way, like sad or scared or upset or anxious, and you feel that in your physical body at the same time, or you just feel numb, these are the memories that we're going to relabel to love. So when you feel them, once they're relabeled, you feel them in a different way. You feel them with the perspective of love and understanding about what that meant for you. And that holds so much. It is a game changer. Now, in the Broadest Truth program, we utilize the belief releasing process, which was in May. That's the May series. So you can go back and watch that, or you can contact me if you're ready for that as well. Okay, so during week 4 of the Broadest Truth program, you will also have a greater love for your journey now more than ever before. And that comes along with having that perspective of love for your memories and understanding of them. So that's going to create this emotion and environment within you that you will start to feel vibrationally different. You'll feel vibrationally lighter. You'll feel more hope. You'll feel more love and freedom in this. And you'll also have worked to the broader truths and gotten to the key surrounding truths in order to get there. So you're just going to be, there's going to be small truths that are the baby steps to get to the key surrounding truths. And then you get to the broadest truth that's going to encompass all of the truths. So this is literally like, it's the you-iest of you that you are getting to. And sorry for looking down, my place where I could see comments just disappeared. So give me just a second so that I'm not missing anybody if they are commenting. Okay. All right, so once you get there, you will have created your broadest truth. So that's super exciting. And then you will have awakened. Wow. It is spectacular. It is work and effort on your part, but this is so wanted by you. If you have ever been in a place where you just want the change so much and you don't know what that means, or you feel nervous about it, these are natural things to feel. But that drive, that desire is so strong in you to want the change. This program will get you there. It will get you there. So at this point, you're also going to feel a huge forward momentum to help get you towards creating your broadest truth. And you will have me and God, your higher self, and non-physical team alongside of you to help support you. We'll be able to connect to why you even joined the program in the first place. So even if you have no idea why you feel you must do this program and get to your broadest truth, that's okay. We are going to find out together. We will remember together why you wanted to join the program. And this is important, and you'll be able to see just how far you've come in 3 weeks. So the other thing we'll be doing at this point in the program is find out your set awakening stored high vibration percentage and your stored high vibration percentage depending on the timing of your broadest truth. These could be different. So if by the time we get to it in the program of your finding out your stored high vibration, if you have reached your broadest truth, you've awakened. So that's going to be your set awakening stored high vibration. Now you may not be quite to reaching your broadest truth, and that's okay. We will find out what your stored high vibration percentage is, but we're going to get you to your broadest truth. Don't you worry. So it's a little known, not secret, but if you don't make it in 4 weeks, don't worry. You will make it. And if it's not 4 weeks, if it's longer, that's okay. If you make it and it's shorter than 4 weeks, that's okay. Don't you worry. We will get you there. So you'll learn about using your broadest truth and living your truths as well. And you'll notice the change in your perspective. You'll be like, wow, I didn't react to XYZ in this situation the way I used to. And you'll notice that perspective change, and it'll feel good, and it will feel very true to who you truly are. So then we celebrate, obviously, like everybody needs to have a cheers to the broadest truth and to you, and you putting in the effort to make that change. So then what's next? You've reached your broadest truth. It feels great. We've celebrated. What is next? Well, we are going to discover a little bit about how this affects those around me, your family, your friends you see every day, people you work with. We're going to kind of delve into that a little bit. How does this affect your healing? So we will talk about that. I've mentioned this before in the Awakening Journey series inside of my private group about vibration. There's a whole lot about your vibration, your different types of vibration and what it means for you. But how does creating your broadest truth affect your healing? And what about the Living Your Truths program as a follow-on or capabilities? It's great to, at this point, some of you are going to want to say, you know what? I want to go all the way and see it through. I want to be 100% high vibrational. Now, for a long time on earth, that was never possible, but now it is. It truly is. There are those of us that have gone before you that have, we're like trailblazers so that it's easier for you, and we're willing to help and want to help, and it's our desire to help. So we're here for you. Okay, now real quick, I'm going to check and see if there's any questions, and then we can chat about, well, I don't see questions. Okay, so what does the program include? Well, incredible support from me, of course, Deb Krajacek, Deb K. And I am a Believe accredited practitioner, obviously. I mentioned that. Believe accredited practitioners are the only people, the only souls on this earth that can run this program. So there's 5 of us. So you will have support from me, God, your higher self, my non-physical team. You're also going to be part of a loving community, and there will be live or recorded weekly session explainers released once per week, and then a live and recorded weekly Q&A for you once per week. And access to personal support between sessions and Q&As with me Monday through Friday via Voxer preferably, but we can use Facebook Messenger or something else if there is something else that you prefer to use. Okay, so upcoming, me and my non-physical team here. So I mentioned at the beginning, I would tell you a little bit more about ways you can work with me. And one of the most special things that I'm doing this month, and there's only a couple days left to book in. You don't have to book in for June, but have it booked before the end of June for a time in the future. I have a limited time special price for my soul to soul remembering session. So what is this? Well, before you were physical, you were non-physical and purely love labeled. But once you transform to physical human, born here on earth as a baby, you forgot who you are. This is common, absolutely common occurrence for physical humans. And you might, as you were growing up and getting older, you might have felt that you're here for more, but you're having challenges knowing what more is. So in this session together, we can remember what that is. This energetic session is a soul-to-soul connection and will ignite remembering energy of you in non-physical before you transform to a physical human. And it's sure to reveal many of those missing puzzle pieces that you're just wanting to know and to understand. So it's those things that you're like, oh, well, now I can connect the dots on this, and this, right? And you're like, that makes sense. That's what this session will do. So through my immense soul capabilities, God and my broader non-physical team, together I will be able to help you to know and understand you. It is time to remember. And let's see what else is coming up. Something super special is going to be launched in September. It still feels like the energy is going to have a 5-day challenge around it to launch it. We will see as it gets closer, but that's kind of the feeling right now. So keep watching my page for that information. And let's see, next month, what are we doing? Next month is going to be a 4-part Living Your Truths video series. So this is going to be, I mentioned living your truths. That's what you do after you've created your broadest truth. So it's like energetic practice as you go about living your life as physical human. And next month will be all about how to do that and ways to do that and why to do that. I'll also have some, I think, two more live guidance sessions. So watch for that, of those events coming out. That will be an Ask Me Anything, live guidance, me, my higher self, God. And the last few I've done have been higher self tuning exercises, so you can connect with your higher self and grow that relationship. Creating truths. What else did I do? Abundance. And the last one was lessons from nature with my indoor garden plants. So that was really, really fun. Okay, so if you're interested in anything I've mentioned or just learning more about anything or what I offer, there are links in the post above. If you see a date that's not set yet for a program, please DM me. As I am updating everything. I haven't gotten it all updated yet, but I can definitely make sure that I know that you are interested in a certain program. You can also work with me one-to-one if that's your preference. And if you're not sure which step is right for you right now, you can book in a free call and we can discover that together. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up. I want to thank you all for being here. And remember, it is time to transform the next segment on your journey and magnetize your own true, beautiful magnificence. All right, everybody, I will see you next week for part 1 of Living Your Truths, later this month for some live higher self guidance. And I am sending you so much love. Bye.